So welcome. I have launched a career coaching program. It's a 12-week career coaching program that will focus on boosting your career, helping you get closer to financial freedom as quick as possible, outsmarting office politics, being a man in the corporate environment, surviving a lot of the political correctness you have to deal with, how to thrive in those environments, how you can prepare for both a promotion and a layoff, and how you can leverage both situations to work for you and maximize your income, minimize your risk, and maneuver through the tricky complex corporate environment, leveraging my experience. I've worked in the finance industry for over a decade. Goldman's, Morgan Stanley, HSBC, primarily investment banking, sales and trading roles. Also spent some time in asset management, private banking, and worked in other top corporate roles dealing with C-suite level executives. And I've put together a bunch of helpful courses, training videos, one-to-one corporate training sessions that I'll offer you through personalized weekly coaching. So it's a great program, and in the next clip you're about to see, I'm going to talk through in a bit of detail, client testimonials, exactly how the program works, and there's a link in the description if you want to get started. So stay tuned to the next clip coming up very shortly. I will help you really boost your prospects and your goal of both mastering your corporate career, seeking control in that, and also maximizing your financial freedom. Coaching program that I offer to my clients, right? And I hope you'd be interested in joining too. This is aimed at ambitious professional men primarily. If you want to outsmart office politics, achieve complete career control, you can work with me on a one-to-one basis. And I'll go through exactly what's included in the coaching program and a bit about my background, right? So I'm going to be working to boost your career growth and fast track your path to financial freedom. You'll discover all the success secrets that I developed over 10 years in the finance industry. And this will help you use the rare insider knowledge that you typically wouldn't get. Typically, a lot of companies, recruiters, hiring managers, or day-to-day manager at work, co-workers, the entire corporate system is based on lying to you and manipulating you and treating you like a useless cog in a machine. And what you need to do is be able to look out for your best interest, outsmart the way they play the game so you can leverage it to actually benefit you. And again, like, you're not going to get these type of truths and realities and coaching in the actual corporate world, because they're not going to tell you something that's going to help you outsmart them. But I'm willing to do it, and I'm quite eager to help you and help many people out there outsmart how the system works. So you'll get instant access to lots of game-changing proven strategies that work for me, that took me from a clueless cubicle rookie to a tactical corporate executive. I went from working in entry-level internships at financial data firms to working internships at major sales and trading divisions at quite large investment banks. I've worked from analyst level to associate to a senior analyst, director level. So I managed to go through all the levels that you need to go through typically to progress your career. And I managed to do it at major top firms, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and HSBC. So I've got a variety of experience. It's not just one company where I know how it works. I know how it works overall. And I also interviewed successfully at many other companies. So let's go through a bit of my background, right? So I worked at top banks like Goldman Sachs, as you can see on the web page. You can see a bit more information. I've included some screenshots of key evidence giving you a bit of my background. I've worked at Goldman Sachs, as you can see, as an analyst. And as you would probably understand, is that getting these top corporate jobs is something I can help with, and something that typically you're not given the insider track on how things actually work, right? As you can see here, less than 2% get a job at some of these major banks. Here, people applying to the internship at Goldman Sachs's internship program, less than 2% get those roles, 1.5%. And you can see almost 250,000 people are applying, 236,000 people are applying. Only 1.5% get those type of roles. But I've managed to get those roles on a full-time basis, which is even more competitive than this. But it just goes to show how you really need someone to be the guide to help you go through this type of very complex illusion that they kind of put in front of you when it comes to job applications, when it comes to climbing the corporate ladder. And you're not going to get it from news articles on the website, on the internet. You're not going to get it from the recruiters you're in touch with. They're just not going to tell you how things actually work. They want you to figure it out for yourself because the competition is that high. So I've worked at top tier investment banks. I've got proven corporate strategies that I'll provide to you throughout this program. And I have an industry inside knowledge, which typically isn't offered. Even my experience, if you watch some of my YouTube videos, I'll tell you about how unhelpful some co-workers can be because people don't want to help you even when you're on the job and because they see you as competition, even your direct manager or co-workers. So this is something I can really help with in giving you rare knowledge that you're just not going to find anywhere else. I've also included in my Morgan Stanley job offer where I had worked at director level for several years. And then I give you real world insights throughout the coaching program. And also I've included several screenshots on the webpage of my client testimonials, effectively. Many clients I helped. This client, I helped them get many internship and job offers, essentially from setting them up with interviews through improving their resume, improving their LinkedIn profile, helping them write better cover letters. And that led to them going to multiple job interviews and inevitably getting a job in the industry. Then we have other people I've helped with their CVs and cover letters. And then if you go through each of these in detail, what I've done is I've effectively helped people navigate real difficult turning points in their time in the corporate world. So in some cases, it was going through quiet quitting, leveraging their experience in one job to find another job, or it would be to pivot from industries, say from finance to tech or tech to finance, dealing with finding contract work, dealing with part-time jobs or getting remote jobs. In some cases, it would be how to deal with difficult managers, difficult kind of co-workers. I speak a lot about in my YouTube videos, woke culture and how to deal with the woke workplace in the corporate environment, dealing with passive aggressive type of scenarios you're in. If you think you're being set up to be potentially put up to get fired or a layoff, the performance improvement plan, all these type of different dynamics. I also help people develop a personal professional brand online. In some cases, there could be people who have real world skills. Maybe in one case, someone was working as a chef. They wanted to work online and I helped them develop their personal brand online so they could be like a coach and a nutrition coach online. So those are all the kind of different things that I can help with. It's not just finance, tech, many other different industries, engineering. I've helped all these type of clients develop their resumes, cover letters, LinkedIn profiles, and given them very strategic, detailed, tailor-made, personalized coaching to help them pivot through those specific instances. This isn't a generic course. This will be aimed directly at coaching you and where you're currently at in your career. So I typically work with professional men who are tired of playing the corporate game. They want to take control of their career. They want to climb the corporate ladder and deal with office politics in an effective way, not let companies or co-workers exploit them. And if you're facing any of these challenges, I can help you. If you're feeling like you're struggling to get a promotion, you're struggling with office dynamics, woke agendas, girl boss managers, and if you find yourself just caught up in the corporate grind, going through day by day, like on a rat race, going through the hamster wheel, you're not making much progress, and you want someone who can actually accelerate your career growth and your path, not only in your career, but also your financial freedom, I will cover all of this in my coaching program. So how does it actually work? So the way it works is essentially I'll help you master your position for all those type of benefits I mentioned before. It's a 12-week coaching program. I give you personalized strategies that work for you. And also I'll help improve your leadership, influence, and professional skills. I will help you maximize your career performance and elevate your personal professional brand, developing a strong foundation for long-term career success. So let's go through a bit of detail of what's exactly included. I'll give you about 24/7 access to myself. So we'll have regular instant messaging. So you can reach out to me anytime you've got an urgent issue in terms of maybe you've got an interview coming up, you've got a difficult call with a recruiter, you're not sure how to deal with maybe interacting with recruiters on phone calls, developing your LinkedIn network. I can help you with all of that. So 24/7 access to me through instant messaging. I will also, within the first 2 weeks, give you a professionally written CV, cover letter, and LinkedIn profile, and I'll improve all of those for you. So you don't have to worry about that. And then the 12-week coaching program is where each week we'll have regular, once a week at least, regular personalized coaching sessions. Well, I'll talk you through where you are in your career, your goals, current situations, professional challenges you're dealing with, giving you a clear career roadmap that tailored specifically to your needs and setting you on the path to success. And this will be like weekly strategies, actionable steps, exclusive insights that I've have over my decades of experience in the industry to help you with your career goals and set up a path for you and your financial freedom. So there's a 5-step plan that we go through. mapping your strategy in terms of your career success and your financial freedom, outsmarting office politics, surviving and thriving in the workplace environment as a man, and preparing for promotions and how to deal with layoffs too. And then lastly, I'll go through in a lot of detail how to save, budget, and invest effectively to reach financial freedom at an accelerated rate. So, as I say, first step, I'll map your strategy in terms of developing a tailor-made career blueprint, giving you some job search tools, and setting you up on a direct path towards improved financial stability. Then, in terms of outsmarting office politics, I'll teach you how to master the dynamics of office politics, giving you an upper hand to outsmart even the toughest competitors. And then on the third step, I'll help men specifically, where I'll help you master a lot of the woke agenda, dealing with kind of hostile co-workers and things like that, and dealing with liberalism, feminism in the workplace, and false allegations and things like that, and how to deal with that. And then on the fourth step, I will help you deal with promotions and layoffs, because a lot of those things can work out well for you, but they can also be a challenge and might not work out well. In the sense, you might get promoted above a level of your competency, you might deal with an unexpected layoff, then you're not sure how to pivot your career or find another job or a similar job, particularly when the job market is very difficult to deal with. So I've developed specific systems that are like plug and play systems that can just work for you to boost your career opportunities, including whether it's quiet quitting and things like that. Now, step 5 is around a prosperity plan, right? Now, this is very important because you don't want to just be working a career endlessly and not setting yourself up to perhaps retire early or develop other income sources on the side, whether it's a side hustle through a personal brand or it's through investing in real estate or the stock market. So I'll go through that in a lot of detail, other physical assets that are worthwhile investing in. And this will help you develop a prosperity plan tailor-made to your needs so you can break free from the corporate grind. And for each of these steps, I have training videos. And of course, in our one-to-one personalized training sessions, I will speak with you directly and help find a tailor-made solution for you, in addition to watching the content that you'll be given. And in addition to that, you get another bonus, which would be 6 webinars, 3 masterclass courses around cover letters, resumes, and optimizing your LinkedIn profile. And each of them have about 50 examples. That's 150 examples in total, where you can just go through and see, okay, which resumes are doing well, which type of cover letters are doing well, and which LinkedIn profiles, and lots of tips and tricks throughout those videos, where you can pick and learn from that to develop your own personal brand. And of course, I'll help write all of those for you. So if we go on to who I can't help, typically I can't help people who aren't serious about their career, people who are looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. You'd need to put in effort. I will put in a lot of my expertise to help you. There will be an effort level that you'll need to contribute to have success in your career. And the people I can't really help are people who just can't afford the service fee, right? We can discuss in detail on the call, the coaching call we can start with. Feel free to book it. You'll see it on the webpage. We can discuss pricing around that time. Now, I would just want to point out that, it's one thing if someone had one area of success or one lucky period of success in their life. Maybe they got one job at Goldman Sachs, or they've got 1 year experience as in another niche, could be a fitness coach or something like this. What I have is consistent success. It's not just, I just did one job at Goldman Sachs, for example. I worked at 3 major investment banks. And not only that, what I want to point out to you here is where I had success interviewing at many other top corporate roles, right? Whether it's investment banks like JP Morgan, Citi, and Deutsche Bank, hedge funds and private equity firms like Arrowgrass, Citadel, CVC, CQS, and the big 4 consulting firms. I've always interviewed quite successfully, and I can really help you with your interview skills. And dealing with recruiters and things like this. So we've got JP Morgan, all the screenshots are on the webpage, Citigroup, Deutsche Bank. These are all major hedge funds and private equity firms, Arrowgrass, Citadel, CVC. Then we've got 3 of the big 4 consulting firms. I've actually interviewed for all of them, so I know how that process works too. So you've got KPMG, PwC, and Deloitte. So that's another level of expertise I have to offer you. It's not just a very niche part of sales and trading or investment banking. It's top corporate roles across the industry. And I've also worked with C-suite level executives throughout my roles. Now, why should you book your place right now, right? Because the price is going to rise. The popularity of my YouTube channel and my coaching program is always increasing, and the price will rise as the popularity does increase. There are limited spots available, only 5 people I can help each month. So if you want to book your position, one of the 5 ambitious men that I can help per month, feel free to go ahead and book a coaching call with me, and then we can get started. And then the other thing is, the longer you wait, the harder it really gets to achieve financial freedom. Now, the thing is, there's more layoffs, higher inflation, more government coercive control on, your ability to make a higher income, higher tax rates, increased competition in the job market, more outsourcing of jobs, AI, automation, all these things that are making it difficult, right? So this is, in a sense, the easiest it's going to be. So it's the best time to take action now, because it's just going to get harder and harder to get top jobs and really progress your career when things are becoming increasingly hyper competitive. There's increasing competition in the job market, more toxic workplace dynamics, more general negativity, an element of still woke culture and DEI that is dominating the workplace. And I will only work with men that I can help, right? I want it to be a perfect fit for both you and me. I'm very committed to your success. I'm not going to work with people who perhaps wouldn't be a good fit. So I'd let you know if things aren't going to work out before we move forward. And then the other thing is, I don't want you to delay and kind of, be in a defeatist situation, let's say a couple months, a couple years from now, because you haven't taken action right now. Because we're dealing with a really trash job market. I've got a few screenshots that show you how you can achieve complete career control, so you can escape these hellish headlines, as it says here. Citigroup, Microsoft, and then we've got Amazon, who's cutting jobs, Deutsche Bank. Then we've got Goldman Sachs also cutting jobs. And then we've got not only job cuts, we're dealing with kind of a toxic work environment, hashtag Me Too, leading to men feeling kind of out of place in the workplace, 7 million men in America dropping out the workplace, many men feeling they can't network at work because, there's a lot of cancel culture and things like that, DEI lawsuits, Disney having anti-white hiring policies. So all these type of dynamics are quite toxic to deal with. Now, my personal message to you is, I've been exactly where you've been, working late, putting in hard hours, feeling stuck in the system that doesn't always reward you, doesn't always reward hardworking men. And I know what it's like to feel frustrated and overlooked and unsure of how to move forward in your life, move forward in your career. And that's why I put together this coaching program. This will help you rise from being naive about workplace dynamics and really push forward and have the success you're looking for. So if you're ready to outsmart the system and claim the success you deserve, feel free to book a call and we can get started. I'll help you accelerate your path to financial freedom, not only improve your career prospects. So this is really your opportunity, right? You want to gain the upper hand on your co-workers, your manager, outsmart the competition, achieve complete career control that you've always been seeking. So I'd be happy to help. Like I say, book a coaching call, and there should be slots available. I'll be happy to speak with you. And I look forward to speaking with you, moving forward with your career, and make the changes you need to make to have the success that you're looking for in your life.